stable race cars right there. Over your time of racing, Rip, what would you honestly say? How many races do you think in your time you won?
I'd counted up at one point, it was over 300 first place feature race wins.
My goodness. Hey guys, my name's William Gonzalez, and I'm here today with some good friends of mine, CJ Howell and Rodney Howell. Basically, it's going to be a synopsis of race car stuff and restorations. These guys have been doing this stuff a long time. A lot of folks might know them. CJ Howell and Rodney Howell. And of course, I'm William Gonzalez. I have a YouTube channel. It's Rooster Restorations, but we're gonna come in collaboration with this thing, and we're gonna come together and make one real good channel. I think it's gonna be enjoyable. Basically, we ought to get this thing kicked off I would say within a month. We'll have some really good content. I'm sure that you'll be entertained, to say the least. And if you find it in your heart to subscribe, it would be great. It would help us out. It would help us along with the videos, and I think you'll enjoy it. Just a little bit of stuff's going on, but we'll get this thing kicked off, and we sure appreciate y'all. What you working on, Siege?
Rebuilding the front end on a Pro Mod for 2023.
A lot of folks might notice this car. This car was built way back, probably, hell, I'm gonna say 20 years ago. A gentleman named Terry Parker from here in Pineville. I believe it ended up at one of the Cedars had run it and done really well with it. Basically, I think somebody else at this point has bought it, and they're wanting to upgrade front end, so they come talk to CJ, and that's basically what's going on with it. And it'll be a winner when it gets out of here, no doubt about it. A lot of work though, I'm sure. What's this dog's name? Bo. Bo. The shop dog, Bo. Him pretty boy. Rip, what's up?
What's up?
Everybody, this is Rodney Howell. I think everybody knows him just by sight. He's kind of our grandfather guy around here. He knows more about it than most people do. He's gonna be heading this thing up as it goes along. And yeah, that's basically where it's at right now. Rodney, say hello.
Hello.
All right.
How are y'all doing?
Great. All right. I know it's gonna seem awkward at first doing these little videos, but it'll come in time. We'll get comfortable with it, and we're gonna make some stuff that I'm sure everybody's gonna like, and it's gonna be fun doing it. What you working on, Rip?
Working on the front end, weight jack, fixing to change new weight jacks. We're cutting all this off, regrind it, and regroup, and update it.
Didn't you say this car belonged to Terry Parker?
Terry Parker built this car 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
Car has a lot of history behind it, a lot of feature wins for sure. And
that was the big boy that had it. What's his name? Kevin? The big one, right?
Yep. And Mr. Brian Cloud bought this car and rescued it out the weeds.
I think that was back when Parker then was running GRTs. Does it look something like a GRT?
Yeah, in a way. So this car here, all the races it's been in, it's still got tie rods and drag link on it from 20 years ago.
That's metric front end, right?
All metric front end, and it was definitely free on the front.
What do they call them frames, Rip? The S frame or something like that?
Now this was a
We know it's a metric of what, 79 to 80?
78 to about 85. What we have here is a brand new set of Nova lowers we're replacing with.
Nova lowers?
Nova lowers, what we're going with.
That's same Camaro, right?
No, this here is a little bit different. It's left. We might have to change a little bit of the mounting points up on them.
So what's the deal with the racing, Rip? It's pretty much over for the year, ain't it?
Yeah, it's over. Now it's time for everybody to rebuild, revamp, rebuild. And
I mean, there's no races until when you think it's going to start back?
February is the Thunder Valley's first race. It'd be the Darty Smith Memorial is their first race. And I'm thinking that'd be our first race we'll be headed up to.
What you got a car, or what you gonna run this year?
Well, yeah, I got a Ford factory stock I have that I'm gonna run, and I'm actually looking into a limited right now. With the USRA rules, they're supposed to change some rules around, so we thinking about getting us another limited.
So what was your record last year, Rip? How many wins did you have?
I personally didn't have a whole lot of wins last year. I probably had 6 total, mainly because I focused on getting this other new car done for CJ to drive it, and we went on from there to win several races, including a 5,000, couple 2,000 wins, and several normal Saturday night shows.
Off the top of your head, CJ, how many do you think you won last year?
8.
8. That young man knows that. You ain't gotta ask him twice.
How many of them were big shows?
2.
Including the championship at Thunder Valley Speedway.
What was the biggest money race y'all won?
5,000 at Sabine Speedway. And I think he won last year. He won a 5,000 win at Super B Speedway in the limited.
Well, let me ask you this. This is a question that most race car drivers kind of cringe at. I know it is. I've crashed my share of them. What's the biggest crash you had last year, Rip?
Crash?
Yeah, you had anything bad?
No.
No upside downers, no fences?
No. Knock on wood. We've been pretty fortunate about not
Getting upside down?
Getting upside down and crashing and getting anything really torn up, other sheet metal damage.
Yeah.
So, I can only think of one time all year long I come off on a wrecker, and that was at championship at Thunder Valley this Speedway.
Well, let me ask you this, Rip. It might be a little bit of a sore subject, but we're all adults here. I don't think anybody's claims to be mean or anything no more these days. What about you and Jason Ford? Y'all got y'all's differences
Oh yeah.
lined out?
Oh yeah, yeah. I talk with him every time I see him at the racetrack. So.
That had to be one of the best races I ever. That was something to behold. That was fun to watch. It seems like it wasn't him driving though, was it?
No, it was somebody else. And at the time, I didn't know the other fella that actually who was driving it. I was mad. I got cut off 2 or 3 different times, and I was mad. But I can't do that no more. These old cars cost a lot. It cost him a lot of money to put it back together, and it cost me a lot as well.
Yeah. Well, you know, them tensions run high. Everybody knows that when you're on that racetrack. I mean, you could be racing for $50 and they still tensions run high, emotions run high. I know we've been in racing all our life, it seems like, and it really don't take much to rile the feathers up on folks these days. And
Not as what this equipment costs nowadays. This. We'll heat this, and I get both little hammers. I'm gonna take and tap this back out and get the ball, the factory shape back in it.
Probably take and cut it a little more.
But either way,
what you gonna cut that saddle?
Either way, the frame is kind of a little messed up here. I'm probably gonna heat it and get it back out to the factory shape right there.
Yeah.
The Nova, they're gonna fit. We have to do something on the mount at the bottom,
Probably.
a little bit. And
I could have swore that the Nova was the same as a Camaro.
Well, this is 68 to 72 Nova. This is a little bit different.
Okay.
Move.
You put it the front side first, and the back side some of them, yeah.
We're gonna be alright with that gap right there. That's just
No, it takes a spacer. It takes a spacer that goes here. Is what the difference of it was. Main thing, put it up here, hold it back in location.
way clearance.
Yeah, we're gonna get more clearance. The spring's gonna
The
be,
spring is out here, yes.
yeah, it'll be.
I was thinking about putting them 350 in here. This is the style of spring you push the room with.
Come up. Yeah, see, we'll be able to get way more clearance, more body roll, more frame rolls. But you cut a piece of steering shaft right there. Yeah. And these bushings here, you take and when you put them in, you take and just tack them.
Alright.
Probably take this off. Yeah. It unhooks. Yeah. 9/16.
So is Tiffany still are y'all still in the selling the parts rep?
Yes, yeah, still selling parts. We just shut the storefront down, and that was basically it. Just moved everything to do everything mobile, but we still doing all the parts and fuel and sheet metal and all that. It just, the overhead was a little bad.
Yeah, I knew that in that building. I said, my goodness, they had to be making a lot. That storefront property is high, man.
Yes. We still have access to that property. My fuel building is still there, and we will have our swap meet there come January as well.
Well, Rip, your place here, you know, it's typical. It's a typical race car guy's place. You mind if we walk around looking in the back?
Go ahead.
Is there something? No, come with me.
Come on.
What car is that over there?
That belongs to fella. We built this car. We just got to finish it up for him. You know?
Yeah. Camaro and
The black one.
a
That's
full
actually-
metrics over there.
Yeah, that's a Ford. That's my Ford, the black.
What about that one over there? That's Dalton's, right?
That's Dalton's little factory stock. Yep, and that's
That's
Tiffany's
what's
car.
Dalton's last name? Du Bois?
DeVille.
Dalton DeVille, and that's
Tiffany's.
Tiffany's. That's Tiffany Welch's ride right there. So you said that you doing that a restoration for somebody?
Yeah, pretty much it was a full restoration, frame off restoration that we're doing.
What's that, a Malibu?
That's a Malibu, 81 Malibu. Got a new engine, transmission. So.
That's that Wendell Scott brand new race car right here, though. Boy, it looks like hell. Who drove it last?
I think Dalton actually drove it last. It's sheet metal damage, but the little while we run that car, that car is not even a year old, but it won a lot of races.
Yeah, it did. It was fast. It was real fast.
So.
It's start.
Yeah, it's a new engine and transmission in it, and like I say, it was a frame off restoration.
Peek at Tiffany's car over here. Did she happen to win anything this last year with this thing? Or?
Yeah, she won a few heat races. The biggest deal, she really didn't get to race a whole lot.
Yeah, she was always busy.
Real busy with working with the racetrack. She
We went and watched her at Leesville one night.
Yeah, she got to
She
go to
done
a
real
couple
good.
big shows this year. So last time was Sabine Speedway, and it's still loaded on trailer. It broke a fuel pump, and it's about to come off and be a total body restoration.
And that's Dalton's car. Kid's a good driver. What about that? Who's that? What is that?
That's a little kid that was helping CJ around there, Sean. That's his car. I think he's in process. He got him another job. Now he's gonna build him a brand new car.
That's good. Which one of these is yours? Which one is actually the one you was driving?
The black 3 car. It's ugly. This is a Ford powered car. I did win a few races with it.
Yep. You've been racing since you were like 3 years old, wasn't you?
Well, I got in my first race car at 11 years old and been going forward since then.
I remember it well. I watched y'all boys grow up. All right, folks, that just about lines it up for right now. We're going to do this one. I'm going to go home and edit this one little video. I think it's all going to be good, though. I think y'all enjoy. And try, if you can, subscribe and ring the bell and all that stuff they folks always saying. But for right now, we'll be in touch. Hey folks, this is just a little disclaimer at the beginning of this video. It's just it's a narrow screen. It was my fault. I'm new to this, basically, video editing and whatnot. Following videos will be widescreen where you can see it a little bit better. Just to let you know, it'll be in narrow screen through the video, but the next video will be widescreen. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.